Hello students, Kajal Miss back with you. Today I am going to teach you a topic called as congruency of triangles. Okay. Now what is congruency of triangles? Okay. Congruency का एक साइन होता है ऐसा is equal to और उसके ऊपर सोया हुआ s, sleeping s upon an is equal to. That means it has something to do with is equal to. Okay. That means हम लोगों को ये बताना है कि ये दोनों ट्राइंगल इक्वल हैं, equal in length and equal in their angles. अगर equal in length then we'll put the equal to sign, and equal in angles we'll put the similar sign, and we combine these and it forms congruency. The topic is called as, or the symbol is called as congruency. Congruent means twin. Okay, same to same. When two similar things, when the two things are similar in their length, in their angles, then we call them congruent. In geometry there can be congruent rectangles, there can be congruent parallelograms, but the simplest of all the figures is triangle. इसीलिए हम लोग पहले triangle सीखेंगे. First of all we will learn what are congruent triangles. Okay, and from now onwards you will have to prove it. You will have to show it in the paper how they are congruent. Now come on students, come on, let me tell you what are the elements of a triangle. Okay, a triangle has three angles. See, angle P, angle Q, angle R, and here angle A, angle B, angle C. Okay, three angles in each triangle and has three sides. Okay, three sides. Okay, see, in case of triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, what do you find? We find angle A, angle B, angle C, and we find side AB, side BC, and side AC. Similarly, in triangle PQR, what do you find? Angle P, angle Q, angle R. Okay, and side PQ, side QR, and side PR. Okay, now how will you know whether the triangles are congruent or not? To see whether the triangles are congruent or not, we need three conditions. Okay, only three things need to be equal to each other. It could be two angles and one side, it could be all three sides, it could be two sides and one angle. Okay, so for example, if I say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, okay, so I'll consider this AB, side AB is equal to side PQ. Instead of equal to, you put the sign of congruent. Is congruent to side PQ. Similarly, side BC is congruent to side QR, and side AB, not AB, AC is congruent to side PR. If in two triangles all the sides are equal, the corresponding sides are equal to each other, ये वाला side इसको equal, ये वाला side इसको, या ये वाला इसको, then both the triangles are congruent by what test? Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SSS test. That means side, side, side. That means all three sides are equal. Now, my dear students, there are various tests. Okay, I'll tell you the combinations. Okay, see here, we have to make a combination, three combination. We have six things. We have three angles and three sides. Come on. First test, SSS. Similarly, we have ASA test, that is angle side angle. Then we can say SAS. Then we have angle side, and then we have RHS. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 of it. You never have SSA or ASS. Other than SSA, ASS, all other combinations are valid to make two triangles congruent. Now, why do we have to prove that two triangles are congruent? When two triangles are congruent, the rest of the elements, for example their angles, are also congruent to each other. If I have proved that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, but whatever test SSS is given here, then angle A would definitely be congruent with angle P, angle B is congruent to angle Q, and angle C is congruent to angle R. Reason behind: corresponding parts of congruent triangles, CPCT we call it. Okay, how will you write them out? See, I'm rubbing this. Therefore, angle A, instead of A I will write BAC is congruent to angle QPR. Instead of B, angle B, I will write ABC is congruent to angle PQR. And instead of angle C, I will write angle ACB congruent to angle PRQ. And we have to write, we have one common reason for this. We call it CPCT. Well, what is CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Did you get it? Screenshot, copy, go through it so that I can teach you ahead, okay? Now, my dear students, these triangles may come into various different shapes, different styles. The only thing is you need to have that perspective angle to see how are they congruent. For example, see, these can also be two triangles. I'll make it this one. Okay, these are two triangles. Let me name them A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and what is given is AB is congruent to BE and AB is congruent to BE and DB is congruent to BC. This is given. Okay, see, they will give you certain things. There will be some conditions given. Side AB congruent to side BE and side BC is congruent to side BD. These are two things given. Now, my dear students, how will you prove that these two triangles are congruent? One thing is hidden. You have to understand it. Okay. Now, let me start. In triangle ABC and triangle DBE, side AB is congruent to side BE. Why? Given. Again, side BC is congruent to side BD. Why? Again given. Now, the third condition is not given. You have to interpret, you have to understand what is the third condition. Third condition is vertically opposite angles. See, आमने सामने वाले एंगल को बोलते हैं vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles, आमने सामने वाले angles are always congruent in any geometric figure. Please remember, vertically opposite angles are always congruent. So, your angle ABC is congruent to angle DBE. Reason: vertically opposite angles. Hence, or therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DBE. My children, what is the test? Side, angle, side test. SAS test. Now, my dear students, when the triangles are congruent, the other parts which are not mentioned are also congruent. देखो क्या क्या बता दिया, ये साइड दो बता दिया और एक एंगल बता दिया. Now what is left is side this. Therefore, is it visible here? Yeah. Therefore, side AC, see, the remaining part is what? AC is congruent to side DE. Reason, my dear children, corresponding sides of congruent triangles or corresponding parts of congruent triangles, CPCT. Okay, we proved this and this side. How about the angle? Angle A. Don't you think angle A is congruent to angle E and angle D is congruent to angle C? Angle A, instead of A, write CAB is congruent to angle DB. Now, DEB. Similarly, angle C, that is ACP, is congruent to angle BDE. The common reason CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. That means you are trying to say that since the triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts, that is their corresponding angles and their corresponding sides, are also congruent. That is same in size, same in angular size, same in length. I hope this much is understood. This is a very simple thing. Three sides or three elements are given, and three elements will be congruent because these are given. Okay, one element you have to interpret. Okay, vertically opposite angle, you have to understand. Whenever you see vertically opposite angle, they will not tell you they are congruent. You will have to write it. Okay, similarly, like we have this, I'll show you one more sum like this. What if you have one triangle like this and another like this? Okay, let me name it A, B, C, D. Okay, now they may tell you that this angle is congruent to this and this is congruent to this. Okay, now you have to prove that both the triangles are congruent, but the elements that are congruent given are only two. Third wala tum samjho. The third element you have to interpret. Okay, now in triangle ABD and triangle CBD, my dear children, see, look here. Angle ABD is congruent to angle CDB. Why? Given. They have given you. Okay, always mention the reason, otherwise your marks will be deducted. Number 2, angle ADB is congruent to angle CBD. Okay, B congruent to D, here D congruent to B. Okay, but you have to write in this way, 3-lettered. Okay, now what is the third element, my dear children? We don't have vertically opposite angles here. Okay, because they kahin kaat nahi rahe, it's not like a cross, right? We have a common side BD in both. Side BD is congruent to side BD. Why? Common. Therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD by what test? ASA test. I hope this much is easy, clear? Now, since both the triangles have been proved congruent, the rest of the parts will also be automatically congruent. So you have to write, therefore, angle A, this one, angle A, that is BAD, is congruent to angle C, BCD. Why? Reason? You have to mention reason for every statement you are giving, otherwise teacher will deduct marks. CPCT. Okay, please remember this. It's so easy to remember. CPCT. I'll write this neatly. Okay. Next is side AD congruent to BC. And side AB is congruent to side CD. Reason? CPCT. There are many sums of this kind. This starts in 9th standard and goes ahead in all the years. I hope you like these sums. This must have made your task easy. Please like, share, subscribe to my videos. Keep YouTubing. Don't waste time. Keep learning. See you in my next video, and please comment which videos you want me to make. Bye for now.